And when you're in the honeymoon phase, these are the little kind of things that you brush aside, sweep under the rug, and forget about. A lot of people aren't impressed with Panama City because it doesn't have the exotic foreign look. I know the first vacation we ever took was Mexico, and we were very impressed at the time in the 80s. Of course, they were in the middle of a currency crash and it was super cheap. That was an excellent first place to go, and everything about it was very exotic. The ambience, the weather, the food, everything. And so some people aren't that impressed. But I want to ask you this: how long does that last? You got to consider the honeymoon period that people go through when they first get to a place. In this video, I'm talking about the impressions and the feeling of moving to a place, or how do I say it, the ambience of a place. I mean, Panama's tropical, you can see all the plants, and the value of being flexible and just being able to go to a new place when one place wears you out. Well, I'll tell you one thing about Panama is that it's 7:30 a.m. and stores are open. You know, banks open at 8. I mean, this place, it's different, you know. It might start wearing on you after a while over there, and other places like, you know, Ecuador. It just depends on who you are. Some people are blessed with the ability to sleep in. You know, I'm not one of them. I say blessed, I mean, if you don't have anything to rush you or waiting for you that you need to do. Otherwise, it's not a blessing at all. And actually, there are many different aspects in which the honeymoon can wear out. Generally speaking, you have the different aspects of it. You know, you've got the, you know, whether things actually work or not. Funny, because I was talking to a friend, and he's like, well, how you doing still in Ecuador? And I'm like, yeah, it's great, it's great. And, you know, infrastructure is wearing me down a bit. Remember, he's still in the States. And he's like, oh, infrastructure, yeah, you mean like bridges? You know, when you say infrastructure to Americans, all they hear about is the bridges. They don't know what that means. And when you're in the honeymoon phase, these are the little kind of things that you brush aside, sweep under the rug, and forget about. So, and then all the little things, right, start piling in, like, you know, dang, I've been awake since 5:30 a.m., but I can't get anything done till, I can't even get started till 10. And then I got to get done by noon. All the charming little living in a developing country aspects, the romance, the love affair, starts waning. Oh, here's one of those buses. For a minute I thought he was going to run me over. So yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, it doesn't seem very exotic. Looks like Atlanta. But it's the little things that matter, as always. Maybe not at first, but no, Panama City's not exotic, but it kind of is on the outskirts. It's like a cheese pizza with a superb crust. You know? Cheese pizza with superb stuffed crust made out of potato, flour, corn, and olive oil. Huh? Special crust, yeah. Soft and fluffy. So I'm out here. I'm gonna get started early. I'm gonna try to get my breakfast. I've been trying to get a breakfast, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to get that breakfast today, but I do have some errands to run first thing. We'll see how that goes and take it from there. Thanks, guys. Well, I don't know what's going on, but they're handing out balloons. So it's 8 o'clock and Office Depot opens at 8. So, okay guys, time to open. Up and at 'em, rise and shine. Okay, so we got in and we're getting started. All the Ecuadorians and the retired gringos are sleeping. Oh, maybe not. First thing, there isn't any crowds to beat back. No lines. That's the way I like it. ¿No está a imprimir?
No, tiene que mandar a imprimir. Ya lo mandé. Sí. Ah, sí, a la de color.
Blanco y negro. So again, you know, it just depends on who you are. Everybody's schedule's different, but I know that a guy that's been having to wake up early every day and do a commute, fight traffic every single day, I'm sure he's real happy to sleep in Ecuador. The thing is, I've always made my own schedule pretty much all my life, except for a very short period right out of high school. But I say that carefully because when I had customers to contend with, then on a personal level, then they made my schedule. It's always like, ah, you want me out there first thing in the morning? Come on, you're messing up my schedule, lady. Just kidding. You know I'm kidding, right? So, yeah, it just depends on who you are. Nowadays, I subscribe to the, and have actually for a while, to the early to bed, early to rise makes one healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm still waiting on the wealthy. And lately, buenas, ¿cómo está? People that like YouTubers. I'm still waiting on the wealthy and actually lately the healthy. So 2 down, 1 to go, or I should say 1 down, 2 to go. There's always hope. But okay, thanks for listening to my ramblings, but actually we're talking about perceptions, living in a place, moving to a place, improving our lives, not improving our lives, honeymoon periods, all of the above, Panama, Ecuador, and beyond. So in summary, does your life get better? For some of you it does. Does my life get better? I see living abroad more like a smorgasbord, a buffet. Your life, my life, it gets better in some ways, and in other ways it doesn't. And then at times it's better and at times it's not, depending on your arrival date, how long you've been there, and such. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day.